Welcome back to the podcast. That's the Schmeat Nation 3 podcast. In the rivalry week, we ran the horn here, Adam. We did it 12 weeks in now. How you feeling?
Oh man, yeah, it's just crazy that it's gone. It feels like it's gone by so quick. Like I remember draft day like it was yesterday, and now here we are. The weather's starting to turn. This is where we find out who's got the team to make a run and who's going to falter.
I definitely liked when my only fears in this league were merely if a quarterback would be available the following round as I continued to absolutely punt the position. So it's good to know that kind of worked out for me there.
Mm-hmm.
We all know the drill. Let's get into the special rivalry week edition of the podcast. I can't say the word right, so that'll be fun for the whole show. Here we go, taking down Jamie in a big one. 30 points, especially knowing Jamie's history in this special week coming up. Beat it by 31, and I forgot to start a kicker. Didn't change my lineup. Connor slept on my couch overnight, and then I walked out to go do my normal tinker, and he started talking to me. So I thought it was covert operations from Jamie laying a little mine over there, but didn't work. Did not work.
Who was your kick? Oh, you have Brandon McManus, so you don't even have the Spain game excuse.
No, I woke up at
Literally
9:30
had all morning.
ready to tinker. I got sidetracked.
Yeah,
I didn't even check my
that's
line.
tough. That is tough. You hate to hear. You hate to hear it.
Yeah, 7-4. All right, well, GG, Jamie, no thoughts there. 36 from George Pickens. I mean, she's got a team. Aaron Rodgers even got hurt, so I guess I have a team as well. May see that in the playoffs there. Another potential playoff matchup here. Aaron takes down Reese pretty handedly. I think we had both took Aaron here. Reese's team looked absolutely terrifying with Tajay Spears in there.
I did have
And
Aaron in the spot.
yeah, I mean 2.2 from the flex. That'll hurt you.
Yeah, I mean that is tough, and it's big from Aaron to be picking up a win on what was a little bit. Never mind. I guess Travis Kelce kind of been off. I thought the Chiefs were shut down a little bit, but Jamar Chase and Devontae Adams were shut down. It's a legacy game from Sean Tucker, so that was a good pickup. I swear to God, Aaron always finds the random running back, like just some
Yeah, I've
backup running back
struggled.
will always go off. So
I've been taken down by Aaron, the backup art running back guru. So
I had a backup running back also get 30 points on the bench, so that is a little bit scary, but I doubt
and another one.
well, yeah.
20. So
Her
yeah.
team looking pretty scary going into playoffs, but anything can happen.
That's when you can get Bucky back, so we'll see that. Meanwhile, Reese, I mean Pittman bye week, but otherwise we've just kind of been
Yeah,
pretty
I
tough.
mean, it was
Oh
the
my
jumbo
god,
package.
Michael Will Johnu Smith over. Oh man, all right. Well, it's all hindsight. It's all
I
hindsight.
mean, yeah, it's tough to picture Michael Wilson getting 18 targets when you're sitting there on Saturday. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And one of the most disgusting games I've ever seen in my life.
185.
47 completion. Because Trey McBride also had double-digit receptions. How often does two players on a team get double-digit receptions? And there were still 20 receptions to go around. It's insane.
I mean, Michael Wilson forever. This is the kind of guy that your kids look at in Madden and go like, "What do you mean Michael Wilson holds the Arizona record? Who the fuck is that?" I've watched Marvin Harrison Jr. pop off for 18 weeks my whole life. All right, and then, Parker at 5-6 takes down Jay. Yep, I think another one where we both chose Little P, or maybe just I. Oh, just I chose Little P. Oh man,
Yeah, I thought
pride
James
in the team.
was
I've
coming
always
back.
said it. A great team can take point 0.7 from Khalil Shakir, but no, in reality, a little bit of a bye week with Alvin Kamara out, but having to start Nick Chubb not great. And then Jasper's team's just been horribly inconsistent, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, this is just Jasper's team. I feel like looked a lot better when both Chargers wide receivers were going off. Now I don't even know if he has both Chargers wide receivers on the team. Where is Quentin Johnson is just falling off the
Made the right play, but yeah, there's nothing happening on this bench and the kicker in the IR.
cliff. So
I
they were
love it.
saving for next year. The keeper, if we're still doing the keeper.
I love not starting a serviceable guy. So tough for Andrew, but also won by 49 points. So I guess he didn't really care too much. I think he also made the roster move too. That was kind of the thing. So I
Sam
sent a
Laporta,
reminder out to what's that?
the Sam Laporta, was that the injured player? Was he out?
Both Keon Coleman and Sam Laporta were announced out before the game. Yeah. He got placed on Saturday, so really no excuse on that one. And then Keon was benched in the morning. So what's funny is Andrew made the move. He picked up a tight end. Like I think this was last week.
He did say that he picked
Sunday, November 16th. Yeah, so he meant to do it, just got distracted.
Yeah, a big win on a bye week for Andrew here with John and Taylor being out. That's like 33% of his team right there. So I guess when Josh Allen throws up 50, you don't really need John and Taylor. So.
Yeah, much. And then just one note on Eddie. I mean, back-to-back weeks. Obviously, it's worse in your case because your season's out, Eddie. But you got to start a roster. You know, the integrity of the league, and also, why would you not be trying to try to knock these guys out of their playoff hopes? That's like the greatest thing you could do. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
like I'm dragging everyone down with me, man.
You gotta, and you gotta hope to be out of that bottom slot for the tournament. That's a good point. I mean, if you're even in that second game, like winning that first game automatically removes you from contention for the toilet bowl. So
that's a good thing. So we've all been there. Shout out to Seth, lone atop the Schmeat Nation 3 standings, takes you down 148 to 122. Adam puts you in a tough spot, staring down the barrel of the final stretch of the season. But a big win for Seth and his guy, the James revenge game.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where the team has been so mid all year, and of course, the second I bench Kenneth Walker, he gets 20 points, which I've played that motherfucker every week since the last time he got 20 points, and he hasn't put up 20 points. So, yeah, I think I played him. I think I may have played him in the New Orleans game and got 20 points from him there. Yeah, because I remember getting the 2 touchdowns.
You have just weeks and weeks of absolute fucking pain.
Yeah.
Then he comes out and gets 22.
This guy has just been the most frustrating guy ever. I don't think I've ever seen someone get so many carries outside of the 5-yard line and then just someone come in. Like usually it's like 50-50 in the red zone for a snake, but it is like 85% of the red zone touches go to Charmony, which is just so unbelievably frustrating. And then the flex kind of falling off a cliff there. Like I waited so long to get Ricky Pearsall back in the lineup, and then he just gets 3 targets in a 40-point victory. Like nothing you could do. Season's kind of over, but still trying.
Gotta. And finally, Brad takes down Connor. 162 for Brad. A bit of a concern. I think Drake London's out for this week, so he didn't go away unscathed. And then you gotta love Tez Johnson put up 1.6. I think one coworker asked me for a waiver wire move, and I was like, I guess Tez Johnson if he's out there, and he goes and drops nothing. So
that's classic coworker fantasy.
I love it, dude. This guy's probably like my fucking coworker. Like, don't come to me. I'm an idiot. So and on 130's kind of just been Connor's MO in this league all season. So
yeah, I mean, Connor's kind of in the same boat as me, where the team is just so unbelievably mid. Like, you can't really control anything at this point. You can pop off every now and then, but you're probably not going to. Your guys are going to get like 10 to 15 points apiece, which just is not enough this year.
From Justin Herbert against Jacksonville. Like, what on earth? 81 yards. This guy was an MVP conversation. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's West Coast team going east in the morning window. It's tough.
Yeah, true. Forgot about that narrative. Jumping in here to the power rankings. You got me at the top, and then I wanted to talk Brad, but I assume is that just the Drake London move right there? Is that how
I remember I was at work throwing them together, and yeah, it was just one of those things where like I feel like Quinshon Judkins is kind of cooled off. I don't like Xavier Worthy and Darnell Mooney in the flex. It's just one of those things where
I will say Xavier
and I don't even like Jordan Addison. Like his wide receivers looked busted when he had Garrett Wilson and Drake London in there, but now I'm just like I don't know. It just looks tough. if you ask me.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough when you put together an absolute bomb ass lineup like Bradley did, and then it just gets riddled with injuries. So
Mhm.
can't be avoided. Oh man,
That is just
is something
fancy. I
happening
still
with
got him
running
top
back?
4.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Drake
Um,
May's been a freak.
I
I thought he
don't.
had someone, but maybe he never did. Nah, this has been the lineup. I guess Rico
Yeah,
Dowdle has just been
he did
fantastic.
have
So
Bill, I guess.
yeah, that guy sucks. I think I saw Jamie
Yeah,
Collins.
maybe Trey Benson coming back will be good for the
And
Cardinals. I mean, I think he is a lot.
like the younger Seth, brother. Thankfully, we get a Lamb Bowl. I'm like, I can't wait for the Lamb Bowl in a couple weeks. But yeah, I mean, I think ultimately what this comes down to is, can you rank yourself at one? Like, that's just an insane thing to do. Like,
Yeah, no, I agree. But in terms of Seth's team, like I just feel like I don't know. He's got the Led McConkey vibe. I feel like Led McConkey has come on a lot better. He also
yeah,
has Josh Jacobs out. Um, I don't know.
yeah.
I just
thought
like
he was.
it's one of those things where I like Gibbs and Javante Williams more, and Lamar Jackson. I probably like Lamar Jackson more than I like Drake May.
Yeah,
So.
he's the guy who probably wants Jacobs to sit just to be healthy for the thing, because I think it's just pain management, the injury he got, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully he can get Jacobs back, because you're right. I think his team, it does struggle a bit without those key players, as you would expect.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, we're pretty close on everyone. I had Reese above me, and you had him below me. You had me up at 6 in a playoff spot in terms of your power rankings.
I mean, I just don't like Reese's team. It doesn't get, there's no excitement, you know? It's just Puka
It's
and then
not
like a
Puka,
bunch
man.
of
What are you talking
scrubs.
about? There's no
It's
excitement.
Puka and a bunch of scrubs.
Puka and Brock, dude. Brock is a
Yeah,
scrub.
the player rankings are fine. Yeah, Brock can, yeah, I mean, he can drop 60 when he plays me, that's for sure.
He's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
Michael Wilson, the
maybe this will be.
franchise
It's just
leader in
Reese has
reception.
always kind of been like a bit of a, you look at his team and you're not afraid, but then he can go off.
Yeah,
Anyone can go off, but it's always just been one of those teams that he's been at the top consistently. So prove me wrong. There's
yeah,
nothing Reese likes more than being hated on the pod. So that fuels his team's about to go fucking crazy.
yeah.
Get your Brock Bowers
Who's got
over
him in
10
rivalry week?
receptions
Is it Brad?
with Brad. Yeah, careful.
Oof.
Yeah. Well, I did great in the picks last week. Let's see how we're going to do this week. Jumping into a rivalry week edition of the podcast. Ours were always my hardest part, so my speech therapist would be going crazy here. But myself at 7-4 goes up against Andrew at 5-6. Last time we played, Andrew set the tone of the season with a 219 in week 1. That was crazy. Absolute electric team, and I think we were like, "Damn, Zay Flowers, 1,000 points this
Eddie and
is it."
Keon Coleman. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Has Zay been up above 20 since then? No. So classic Zay maneuver there with the
Yeah.
32.
Yeah.
It can keep you as a back end wide receiver 2 the whole year, though. Obviously, we have to talk about the Jonathan Taylor, Bijan, and Josh Allen stack.
We've been talking about it for 10 weeks in a row now.
It's
He
over
said we
20
will.
months.
It does appear that he will probably, if I were him, I'd probably take Jacoby Myers out. So he's getting an extra 13 points in the projection. So it's more closer to an 18-point line, which I think I would still probably take your team to cover the 18 points, if I'm being honest. Your team just looks nasty.
I appreciate that. What's crazy is Andrew texted me today, and he sent me a picture of the discrepancy in our projections. But I think it turned him off opening fantasy so much he didn't put in Jonathan Taylor. It's actually, yeah, you're right. It's like not that close. It's not that far. I was like, oh man, that's brutal. But I went back and
He
looked.
does
Andrew's
still,
on absolute fire right now. If you haven't noticed, he's like on a 3-game win streak, I think. He is. Him
pretty
and
bad.
Bradley have both been on fire.
That
Turning the season
is
around.
crazy.
So
Yeah, I
I'm
did
going
not.
up against an absolute buzzsaw.
Who has your number? Apparently from week 1. So
Also, I have been the victim of a Josh Allen hate crime many a time.
he can't
Many a
do
time.
it twice in a row, though, right? Were they going at Houston? I mean, it's at Houston. Houston's
I
got
got
like
Josh
this
Allen
defensive.
last week somewhere else. Look, dude, I hate
Yeah,
this
but you're
guy.
in like, of course you're gonna get Josh Allen across one of your 8 fantasy leagues.
And I'm playing my brother who also has Josh Allen. So yeah, I'm getting fucked left and right across all my leagues. So you know Josh Allen's going for 1,000. I'll take myself, but Jesus, losable week, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm taking you too.
Perfect.
Like
Let's get to the
I'll
next
take
one.
you minus the 18 points.
Put that in. I'll give you 2 wins. Jamie at 7-4 goes up against Parker at 5-6. I think we put the statistician on this every year, but when is the last time Jamie beat Parker in this week? I really should do the math. Parker bodies Jamie. It doesn't matter how horrible his team is looking at the time. It might be a week 1 thing, so we'll have to check the week 12, but we don't even need to talk about the teams. You can pencil me down for Parker here for sure. I'm taking the narrative all the way. I will say Jamie's team looks 1,000 times better, and I think she has 1 bye. Yeah, she has her best guy on bye, but her team still looks much better.
Yeah, I mean her team does look better, but like you said, how can you stop the narrative, or how can you go against the narrative here? It's just one of those things that you hate to see it if you're Jamie.
Goes down to Parker frequently.
Yeah, I'll take a look at the.
He does get the waiver wire pickup of the week. He got Emmanuel Wilson, which I was like, damn, that's crazy. Parker got him, but then I saw he was 9th. So
okay, Schmeat Nation historian just went back last year in week 12. The score was 190-92 in favor of Jamie. I'm changing it. I'm going Jamie. Jamie.
Yeah, she takes this up. Parker always starts out hot, and we go, I don't know how he's doing it. His team is ass, and then it catches up to him. So we'll see. Give me Parker still, I guess. Yeah, okay. It's tough to beat someone 2 times in a row, but we'll see. I think both of these 2 people are out of the country at the moment, so we got that going for us. They won't even watch the pod.
They're continuing the international series themselves.
It runs 1 more week. Schmeat Nation 3 global reach. Seth at 8-3 atop the league goes up against Eddie at 2-9 atop the edge of his apartment building. Last time Seth got the better of him, set the tone for Eddie's season here, but Eddie does have a chance to get some revenge. Obviously, a lot of teams rooting for Seth to fall. We'll see if it happens. Josh Jacobs is out, but put some respect. I need to put some respect on Tet McMillan. I was like, this guy will probably fall in the high wide receiver 3 territory, and then he's just jumped up in the wide receiver 1 week over week. So I get that. I hear y'all in the comments. Otherwise, it's just kind of Seth's team doing what it always does with Lamar back behind the helm.
I mean, at this point, if you're Eddie, you're just playing for pride at this point, and there's not much more to it. The only thing you can hope for is a rivalry week miracle, and anything can happen in rivalry week. So, I don't know. There's not much to say about this. What can you really say about a number 1 team versus the number 12 team?
Yeah, I will say Eddie will probably go for the pick of the litter maneuver in a keeper league, which is you don't take anyone, and then you get to pick first, basically, in the draft, while others take their keeper in the metaphorical first round. As I don't see anyone who looks like worth keeping on Eddie's side, but see how the season ends and how that progresses. Jumping in, we got Reese versus Bradley. Reese got the absolute better of Brad last time at 183-148. Massive week from Reese. This is a huge matchup, 7-4 up against the 6-5. Bradley, of course, as we saw, on a 3-game win streak. Adam, any chance Reese ends that this week?
I mean, there's always the chance with Puka Nacua on the squad. I mean, just talk about a guy that can go for hundreds of yards. And then Jalen Hurts getting 26-point projection feels absolutely insane. I mean, like, have they been that hot? But then on the other side, I was looking, like, I don't know if I've ever seen a 30-point projection from a QB. Maybe Lamar once, but like,
yeah, Lamar.
It is just
Lamar
so
right
jarring
now
to look at.
It is crazy. He has done it a couple times, but
he's done it
3 times.
3 times this year.
I mean, it's Cincinnati, dude.
It's Cincinnati, but like,
it's
one of those things where with how hot Travion Henderson is. Like, I don't know. It seems like Mike Vrabel would want to slow that game down, but again, like you said, it's Cincinnati, so you could throw all of them.
Yeah, I think I have to assume that the Pats absolutely annihilate that team, especially with Jamar Chase out. We'll see if they can keep it competitive or if Travion will just take over.
Yeah, I mean, and then on Greece's side, you never want to be starting Andre Yosef. I feel like that's a tough play. You with Jamar Chase out, it's just one of those things where, I mean, he went to Harvard. NFL players don't go to Harvard.
Looks like Reese is making. He's got
Or did he
Michael
go to
Wilson.
Yale?
How do you not chase the tails of Michael Wilson? I mean, he has to. Although Andrew Yushavas must have been a this week play. This guy fucking hates Michael Wilson.
I would be starting Michael Wilson, man. You want to talk about a PPR machine? That guy scored 40 points without getting a touchdown. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he needs a miracle here based off the projections, but it can always happen. 30-point.
Well, I mean, he'll get a kicker in there, so he'll get like roughly 8 more points from the kicker, and then if he slots Michael Wilson, that's another 5 points. So add another 13. He's getting 14 points.
There you go. Brings it to a 13-point spread. It's like the Bengals.
I think I'll take Brad here.
Yeah, this is the top is obviously so much better, but there's an opportunity here for absolute ducks from his. Yeah, I mean, Xavier Worthy hasn't got more than 12 since Rachi Rice came back. I guess you're hoping for 12. Oh my god. The Moon Man.
It's Darnell Mooney with it's Kirk Cousins though, dude. Do you remember Darnell Mooney last year? The beginning of last year. His stat lines
all the way back there.
Crazy.
I feel like this is one of those things where, yeah, man. I don't know. I won't say anything about the Atlanta game. It seems like a terrifying situation though. So the flex is gonna be what to watch here. Man, Puka against Tampa Bay too. Tampa Bay always scores like 1,000 points, so he'll be feasting too. Yeah. I guess I'll go. How could I not be riding with Brad? He's my number 1 on the power rankings.
Yeah,
Brad.
You got it. I feel like Reese is starting to take a dive here.
Yeah, long overdue. Jesus Christ, look at that week 1 matchup. Adam at 5-6 going up against Jasper at 4-7. I think we're all just rooting for more points than 122 to 96 in week 1. Forgot about that big victory to set your season alive.
Yeah, no, I started off 2-0, and I think I had like the second lowest points and then like the 4th lowest points. So I definitely had a lucky start to the season. But I am catching him on a bit of a bye here.
Yeah, my God. Everyone's out, but it's kind of like you don't want to play any of these guys. Like you were not going to turn back to any of those Chargers receivers after whatever the fuck we just witnessed there. So he'll obviously get Nick Chubb in. And then, man, yeah, it seems like he's going to need some massive miracles going on. Oh, and the matchups are basically all so hard except for Devonta Smith and Jerry Jeudy. So we'll see. Yeah. I'll take you there. We've already heard you giving up on your team, but I'm assuming you're taking yourself.
I am taking myself. Yeah, I feel like this is a weird check because I do have all the check marks on my side, but they're all just like slightly above Jasper's, so it's a little bit less one-sided, I think, than it gives on.
Yeah.
Keep the season alive, back to 500. I haven't been above 500 since like week 4.
Holy. Jumping in here to what looks like the tightest rivalry week matchup. We got Aaron at 6-5 going
in week 1
Connor
too.
At 4-7. Holy shit! Connor won by 1.3 in week 1. It looks like it's going to be that close again. A huge week luck-wise from Connor to get the Jamar Chase suspension week. Oh man, that feels good for him. It does look like Bucky maybe about to play. Oh wow, he's limited at the walkthrough. So
yeah, but I mean, it's one of those things where even if Bucky's out, he's got the new eye candy and
oh yeah, fuck, he got Sean Tucker. Yeah,
Sean
ball from Aaron.
Out the door at this point.
Yeah, quite
Um,
the unit being put together there for Aaron.
yeah,
Averages 175. It's been like that, and that's without
175 without
Chase.
Jamar Chase in there.
Oh my God, what a team!
Yeah,
That's
it
good.
is a good looking team, a scary looking team. Um, on Connor's side, I don't is Jackson Dart like for sure playing this week? Do we know?
Um, no idea. Probably they would want to. He was officially limited. So limited on Wednesday with the concussion protocol. That is the first sign you want. I think he needs to get like a full practice by Friday. So
Mm-hmm. That
he
is
should play.
probably a good sign. I mean, I think Jackson Dart has been good when he does play.
Yeah.
We do have the Jalen Warren versus Kenneth Gainwell Pittsburgh backfield matchup. At least how it stands right now.
Damn, that's exciting. This feels like a bit of a chase. Was Jalen Warren hurt or
I think it was just. I think Kenneth Gainwell just caught like 2 touchdowns. I don't think he ran for any.
he didn't? Oh yeah. No,
It's
he
just
only played one snap after suffering a knee injury. Yeah, dude, Kenneth Gainwell's just balling. All right. So it could happen with or without Jalen Warren there. And then obviously AJ Brown against Dallas. That's the if there's ever a time to turn AJ Brown's 13-point average back end wide receiver 3 season around, this could be it.
yeah. I mean, we saw that new Dallas defense on Monday night, and man, does it look nasty.
Mothered him up. Oh my God. Got 1.8 last time I played Dallas. What a fucking guy. I don't know who I'm taking in this one. I'll give it to you. I'll just take the other. Oh, wait. I
Oh
guess.
man.
How do I not take Aaron?
I think yeah. I mean, I have to take Aaron here too. Aaron, sure,
Yeah,
team
I'm
is
just
just way better. Like even without Jamar Chase, like the guys have been overperforming on like Connor's team, where everyone is just kind of been underperforming this year. So
yeah, that's that one for Connor. All right, jumping into the standings here. Seth alone up at the top. It's got to be confirmed, no? No, because he could still lose 6
we had
games.
three games left.
Right, and these guys are all at 6. Okay, 99 for him. A big patch of us at 7-4. Me, Jamie Reese, Aaron, and Bradley at 6-5, and then we got the Cinderella story of Andrew, yourself, and Parker at 5-6. Talk about totally different scenarios for all three of you. Andrew feels unlucky with the schedule playing me, and then yeah, you two on a slide. So and Jay Yip and Connor not technically out of it. We'll see how everything shakes out.
Yeah, I mean,
Big
it's one
week
of
for
those
those guys
things. Yeah,
giving you L's here when I'm also playing Andrew. A big week in the 5-6 slot. This could make everything.
yeah. I mean, it's huge too for implications because Parker plays Jamie, which would be a massive win for himself and bringing Jamie down. It's one of those. Like I said, we have 3 weeks left, so us 5-win teams kind of need to outscore. I don't know what the points for looks like.
Keep the points for. Oh yeah, you're not catching.
I don't. I
Aaron.
don't know if anyone is catching Aaron or Brad, at least from the 5-6.
Yeah, because
I guess
yeah,
Andrew's
and
right
the
there.
thing is, if you have a bad week, that still manifests of like 102 points. You know, it's like it can still be pretty low if the other guy. Really, it
Mhm.
can be under 100 easily. You can have a bad week and drop 90. So that will be interesting.
Yeah,
That's
it's
yet
just
to play. Love that.
yeah,
Meanwhile, Andrew is 0-5 on the road. He's home this week though, or he's 5-1.
yeah. I just love that Seth never plays an away game. He hasn't played an away game in like 5 years in the league.
Maybe I'll try to adjust to make sure we all got different home games.
Because someone only plays away games, right? Oh no, the rest is pretty balanced. It's literally just Seth.
Yeah, what the hell? I guess I play a decent amount of oh yeah, wait, yeah, weird. I use Seth to control everything, so okay, let's see what ASPN says and then we'll skedaddle here. It looks like
What a fall from grace for Jasper there at the top.
yeah, goodness. I mean, ESPN liked his team. ESPN has the playoffs just as they are now. No, Reese, Aaron, Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it
Following-
just puts like it doesn't do any power rankings here. It's just the standings. Like I'm
Yeah,
in
probably.
8th, Parker's in 9th, Andrew's in 7th. Yeah, it's just the standings.
Always just in the standing. That can't be. That's hilarious. All right, well, glad we look at that every week as the Bible.
We love to take the old ESPN power rankings into account. Remember that one week when we added it to the Excel sheet?
Way too much work. Never again. All right, everyone. Good luck in rivalry week. One final time. We'll see y'all. We'll see you next week for
See you later. Yeah.
the result.